Let's take a look at the forecast. It's going to be a beautiful day to spend time outside. We have been going on this prolonged stretch of dry weather, and that's going to be the case yet again today. We've got a little bit of patchy morning fog as we start off the day, but by the afternoon, the sun will come out in full force. Here is what we see as far as your current temperatures outside right now. 56 in Carlsbad, 50 in Poway, and 55 in El Cajon. The view outside shows that it is still, of course, dark outside. Get another hour and 40 minutes or so before we see the sunrise. Some of those clouds are pretty abundant, and you could see there are some spots where it's pretty tough to notice them and to kind of make them out, but they are out there. Low clouds and fog during the AM this week. It really is not going to let up at any point between now and early next week, where we continue to pick up on that onshore flow and high pressure overhead. So morning hours involve much of that cloud cover. By the time the afternoon comes around and really even the sun comes out, improvements are steadily made. Gusty west winds this morning that will pick up again this evening, and that's why that wind advisory has now been extended into midnight of your Friday morning. Minor changes in your temperatures through the weekend. Looks like that ridge of high pressure does not break down anytime soon, and that's what's keeping us dry out there. So here's the view on satellite radar, where there is nothing really to note on radar. We have seen this infrared area of clouds developing right off the coast, and what that means is, of course, that cloud development could push farther inland and continue to create those overcast conditions for people along the shores of Del Mar all the way down through about Imperial Beach. So that's really the stretch where we see some interference as far as cloud cover goes. Breezy winds all the way through the morning. Right now we're in the 30-mile-per-hour range in Borrego Springs. We're going to see those winds continue to pick up by the afternoon. Here's about the noon hour, where across the coast we're in the 20 and 30-mile-per-hour range, moving toward the 40-mile-per-hour range across your mountains, and that continues all the way through midnight when you see that wind advisory expire, and then things will slowly die down as we go on through your Friday. Looking at your highs for this afternoon, a touch cooler than yesterday, not by much though. You can see how areas that were in the 80s yesterday are going to be in about the mid and upper 70s today. 77 for Ramona, 75 for El Cajon, 66 for Del Mar, and 69 degrees in downtown San Diego, as opposed to the highs in the low 70s that we were at yesterday. We see that stretch of cooler temperatures, or about average temperatures, going into your weekend, and then we'll really start to see those temperatures take a slight dip into about Tuesday of next week. You can see mid-60s as opposed to upper 60s across the coast. Mountains and deserts will follow the same trend. We've got 70s all the way through your Sunday and Monday, and then starting to cool down just a bit back to the 60s across your mountains and back to the 80s across the deserts. Eric and Netta, back to you.